Virat Kohli is gone in one form of cricket as a captain, but what are the choices to replace him? Let's quickly get in Mr. Charu Sharma, sports commentator. Thank you very much, Mr. Sharma, for joining us. So let me ask you this question straight up. Who do you think is the most likely contender according to you? If you want, I can give you some names also that we've got. Rohit Sharma, KL Rahul, Rishabh Pant, Jasprit Bumrah and R Ashwin.
Well, thanks a lot for your heads up about the rest of the names, Sanket. And I know that your only sentence today is, I'm completely out of time because you ran over on the first debate, but that's fine. So very quickly, it generally tends to not be a fast bowler because they are very busy otherwise. It's a very torturous job. They go to the third man of a fine leg and take it easy, get a bottle of water, and they can't be bothered, ball after ball to keep track of what's going on. So let's keep Bumrah out of it right now and a couple of the faster bowlers that you may have had in mind. When you talk about the top batsmen, the top 5 or so, they are usually appointed captains, not because they are, better on IQ or bigger or anywhere, but they have more time. They just hang around in the slips and they think all the time. Similarly, of course, which is actually a pretty difficult job, the wicket keeper, because he's watching every ball very carefully, every bowler, what's going on and so on and so forth. So wicket keepers also tend to make very good captains if they have I'm not saying the head for it because I'm the first one, as you may know. My old hypothesis about the fact that, anybody who's playing cricket for India really is, captain material because they are hard-boiled cricketers. They haven't come out from some school saying, oh my God, where am I? Who am I? So I suppose in the short run, it's probably KL Rahul. Also, of course, one very important ingredient is that your place in the side has to be 100% cemented. Otherwise, of course, the captain can be in grave trouble because people are not likely to follow what he says. So, KL Rahul for the moment. I think Rohit has his hands full with white ball cricket. His own career in test match cricket has been very checkered. So for him now to assume the mantle of captaincy, which is not a difficult mantle, it's just that, why don't you have somebody else who has a few more years? And Rahul certainly does. His place in the team seems to be fairly certain. And you can make Pant vice captain if you wish and so-called groom him for captaincy 2, 3, 4 years from now.
I think that's an important point on whether Mr. Pant is ready or not. But why would you be ruling out the possibility of a Rohit Sharma?
Well, because, his career in test match cricket has been patchy. I mean, for a long time, he didn't play test match cricket. People thought he wasn't good enough. Of course, to me, he's the finest batsman in the country by a long shot in terms of perhaps even the world in terms of even the classic sense. But, test match cricket doesn't really earn you a livelihood, not as good as if you're playing white ball cricket. So Rohit, of course, has been fabulously successful in white ball cricket, and much as he might have lamented the fact that he's not a big test match star yet, but nobody can doubt his caliber, as it were, he has only now worked his way back into test match cricket. And he might well say, listen, I'm 34, 35, I don't really need this. I mean, I'm the captain of India, I'm captain of many other teams. Appoint somebody younger who can possibly stay longer, and I'm quite happy to let go. But does he have it in him? Of course he does, because he fits that first top 5 batsmen. You also mentioned that, is Pant ready for it? I did say, Sanket, that if you're playing cricket for India, and Pant is captaining all sorts of other senior sides and, major pressure sides. So I just wish people would somehow, grow, as I say this, I know the trolls will get to me, grow up and not really have this colonial mindset of this a regular conservative thought that, the captain needs to be Oxford, Cambridge, and the rest of them are coal miners. No, nowadays things have changed. Everybody who's playing cricket is a hard-boiled cricketer. And if you think that, and there's plenty of examples as well, where in the middle of a series or the front or the back anytime, the captain is not well or has to go back for some reason or the other, somebody else takes over and does just as well, if not better. So why are we loading so much responsibility of, winning or not winning on a captain in cricket? Because everybody knows their job. And I've said once again, I'm sorry, like a stuck record, that cricket is an individual sport disguised as a team sport because you really have to go out there and do it alone. I mean, yes, it's important for captains to have the right mindset in terms of man management. How do you get the best from your team and how do you kind of keep them well oiled and so on and so forth. I mean, you can't be a loner and a badass, as it were. I mean, you've got to be somebody who the team really looks up to and is happy with. But 98% of the decisions that all cricketers take on the cricket field, those who are playing for the country, not maybe a school team, are common decisions, Sanket. And I keep saying this. When was the last time KL Rahul was tossed the ball saying, okay, open the bowling? Never. And the right answer to when was Mohammad Shami given the bat and said, Shami, go open the innings with the bat? Never. 98% of these decisions are all regulation decisions. They're also
decisions, yeah.
basic, well, they're think tank decisions. Everybody gets together and say, what do you think? What do you think? You think the captain goes out there and tosses and says, okay, everybody shut up, I'll decide what to do? No, it's a big think tank decision. Okay, if you win the toss, let's do this. The captain's only reflecting that they're in a blazer.
True. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Charu Sharma. Articulate views. Thank you very much. We got a great insight and a sense as to what must happen, but we still do know what will. In fact, let's see if there'll be surprises or not. Thank you very much.
I just want to quickly emphasize the fact that, I think we're still stuck in some kind of a time capsule here about the fact that, captain, my captain. I mean, everybody knows what to do. So let's just back off this. The captain, who wouldn't want to be the captain of India? It's like citizen number one, but it also comes with a major microscope on you. And those who've been captain for a while are happy to relinquish it, saying, listen, I don't need the microscope anymore.
Yeah.
Those who haven't say, I'm quite happy with the captain. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Charu Sharma, for joining us.